Thank you for tuning into our special event coverage at Riverside Military Academy, brought to you by ENN Live.
Hello, cadets!
亲爱的学员们，你们好。
Добрый день, мои дорогие курсанты.
Papitos! Hola!
Tất cả mọi người, chúc mọi người một ngày tốt lành và hãy ở nhà để giữ gìn sức khỏe.
During this unprecedented times, I hope you're all home safe, sound, and enjoying some really good quality time with your family.
While we might not be physically close right now,
separated by oceans, continents, miles, and quarantine.
Just know that all of us
are still committed to your success.
We are doing everything we can to make this experience,
which could not have been imagined just a few months ago,
as good as it can possibly be.
And we're working hard to make digital learning meaningful and engaging.
We are learning new technologies, solving new problems, and innovating every day.
Of course, it would have been much better if we were all together here on campus for the fourth quarter.
We are grieving for the class of 2020 and the student athletes that had to miss out on their seasons.
And we missed the energy, we missed the camaraderie, we missed the team.
Most importantly, we miss you.
But we know that resiliency and the ability to face adversity
are essential to success in life.
If we do anything well at Riverside Military Academy,
it is to prepare you to face setbacks and challenges head on.
So play the hand that you've been dealt and play it well.
Make no excuses, but instead take charge and move out.
We know you're up to the task.
Cadets have grit, perseverance, and are no stranger to adversity.
Despite world wars, tornadoes, fires, and economic depressions,
Riverside has remained and emerged strong every time.
Now it's your turn to show us what you're made of.
And plan to come out on the other side of this pandemic better than you went in.
And know this, you are not alone.
We, the teachers.
We, the tax.
We, the staff.
We, the parents.
Mom, keep it down, I'm trying to work.
We, the coaches.
We, the alumni.
And the entire Riverside family
are here for you.
So, keep your fires burning and focus on the things you can control.
Get some sleep and exercise.
Make your bed, study hard.
And be kind to your family and friends.
And live out the disciplined life you worked so hard to master here on campus.
Take this challenge as a new opportunity to learn new things.
Welcome back, RMA, and thank you for joining us today for our stream of the ROC Cresting ceremony. It's a really nice day today at RMA, and we have all of your ROCs here ready to be crested, and they're going to be gaining their ranks. If you're watching this not at home and you're not having your ROCs taken home, it's alright because we're about to have them here on stream. I hope everybody here on stream enjoys, and we should be starting anytime soon. Thank you for joining in.
Cadet store for the competitive price of $18.50. Get yours now.
Are you feeling professional? This stylish blue tie is now available from the Studies and Personal Leadership class for the competitive price of $45. Mention this commercial for $5 off your purchase. You can get yours by emailing Mr. Merritt at emerritt@riversidemilitary.com.
Runyi Leo Wong.
For anybody who's just joining us in right now, we will be starting the rock cresting ceremony in about 3 minutes. So make sure that you're staying tuned so that you can make sure that you catch this ceremony.
Of you as a whole person. I didn't really enjoy school that much. The only part I looked forward to every day was lunch and going back home, because there wasn't much in school that keep me interested.
If you start with the idea that the relationship is central to learning, what you're able to do is to dig into exercises, activities, and content that force a conversation, that force interaction, that allow for boys to engage in the kinds of things that they like to do.
When I first came in 7th grade, I was only supposed to be here for 1 semester. As I progressed through my first semester here, I met some really great people. I met Master Stern Bagwell, who was teaching me 7th grade world studies back then. And I met Chief Green, my first TAC officer, when I was in 7th grade and in Alpha Company. And it was that interaction that really prompted me to stay.
Runyi's first day at Riverside was as a 7th grader in my world history class, and he was kind of petrified and spoke. His English was passable, but it wasn't at a very high level. He was very nervous and very shy, and he's been in my class ever since.
We try to design a curriculum and a program here that allows teachers the opportunity to develop relationships with their students, to engage in intentional relationship building gestures.
This is a new place. This is a new beginning for me, and I was gonna take full advantage of it.
I saw in Runyi something that I think when you see in any student, you know it's the feature, it's the ingredient, the main ingredient for success, and that he had that no-quit attitude.
I started to talk to teachers. I started to interact with them. I started to ask them for help.
My role in mentoring and teaching is to find a way to make young men care about what we're doing and what we're learning.
How many people won the Medal of Honor? He actually said a number, do you remember?
Academics is the main priority here at Riverside. So everything we do is around academics, for academics.
My goal has always been academic mastery and basic skills, because I believe once a foundation is built, then you can build mastery, you can build art, you can build sophistication, and you can build excellence.
To me, they're more than teachers. They are more like mentors, a friend even. They're there to support me. When I'm struggling in academics, they would go out of their way to explain it in many different ways until I can understand.
Use this point slope formula. Point slope formula.
We have very small classes. We're usually maxed out at 18, but the reality is most classes don't have that many students in. And so you can't hide here, and the teacher knows who you are, and the teacher's able pretty quickly to learn what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, where do you need to be pushed. And so it forces you to engage more fully in the learning experience.
We have broken the boundary.
As recruits on campus for ROCs and must earn the title of cadet. The transformation from a ROC to a cadet requires these young men to demonstrate proficiency in several areas of cadet life. They have endured tough physical training and completed an Army JROTC physical fitness test and were mentally challenged by studying for a test at Riverside Military Academy and basic military knowledge, which they had little time to prepare. All of this for the purpose of our motto, mens sana in corpore sano, Latin for developing a sound mind and a sound body. They have completed these challenges in the framework of a schedule dominated by rigorous academic courses, athletic practices, and competitions. These young men get up before the sunrise and rest only rest only well after the sun is set. Becoming a cadet means something different to every young man, but there are common threads that relate to all. Doing difficult things that they have never done before, demonstrating the willpower and discipline to adhere to a code of conduct, to follow orders and instructions despite discomfort and inconvenience, and to stand a little taller, a little prouder, knowing that their loved ones can see a difference between the young man that he was and the young man that he is today. The beginning is never without challenge, both for leaders of the Academy and for your young men. In spite of this, I am more than impressed with these fine young men who are to be promoted this afternoon. Parents and guests, we are honored to share this day with you, and we join you proudly in recognizing the new cadets that we're going to promote today. The promotion ceremony will begin soon. We ask that you please silence your cell phones for the ceremony. Thank you.
Step. Left. Face. Forward. March.
Hooray! Hooray! Us!
Good afternoon, parents, family, alumni, and friends. I'd like to thank you for attending this ceremony today, celebrating these soon-to-be promoted cadets. I found that they're graduating something that's much harder than something that an average high school student complete. Riverside's motto is a sound mind and a sound body. I find that as becoming the best oneself can be. So one of my favorite quotes is from a hockey player by the name of Wayne Gretzky. He said, "You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take." Well, I think that's a perfect explanation of Riverside. I mean, nobody knows why you're here, or what you were like before you got here. It's just part of the cycle. It's a fresh start. Well, one of the things that I believe that the Riverside cadets do so well is when they come here, they take advantage of the opportunities that the school has to offer. So you can come here and you can learn the bare minimum and not, do exactly what you're told, or you can take advantage. And we have faculty here that have years of experience with way bigger problems than what color shoes I should get or how I should do my hair in the morning. And I think that's one of the great things Riverside has to offer. When I first arrived at RMA, I had no idea what I got myself into. I quickly realized this was not going to be a breeze. Riverside has taught me many things, but among those things are how to have self-discipline. Some of the things you do during a ROC cycle are very tedious, like squaring meals. Squaring meals is going up and in and taking a bite of your food and going back out and down. When I got here, somebody told me I had to square my cup to take a sip of water. And as an 80-pound, 4'11" 8th grader, I looked at him like he was speaking a different language. These little things teach us obedience and discipline. I didn't realize at the time that I didn't want to do these actions because somebody was telling me to do something that just wasn't normal to me. The ROC cycle, in my eyes, is a year's worth of challenges pushed into a 30-day period. Riverside taught me that I'm never going to get what I want without getting out of my comfort zone. So if you want to be the best you can be, accept that there are going to be times in life where you have to swear your meals. Every morning, the company leadership would wake your sons up, and the first thing they do was inspect their rooms. If you did it right, your bed would be made tight with a pillow under your headboard, there'd be no dust in your room, your trash can would be empty, and your clothes would be folded neatly in your drawers. If you failed to do so, you would march laps around the quad up there, which we know as doing racetracks. It seemed like no matter how much effort you put into sweeping your room or making your bed, you were always going to end up marching. Well, a lot of cadets never understood the purpose of the routine. You were never going to succeed. The instructors certainly weren't going to allow it. One of the hardest lessons I had to learn at Riverside was no matter how well you prepare, you will still end up marching. So if you want to be the best you can be, accept that there will be racetracks in life. One of the many things we do here at RMA is uniform inspections. This goes as far as ensuring that your rank is 1 inch above the bottom of your collar. Your nameplate is centered on the right breast pocket and your ribbons are in the correct order. But the things that cadets dread the most about the uniform is shining shoes. I'd like to quote a Riverside alumnus, Foster Bachschmidt. He asked me one day, "Why do you think we shine shoes?" And then to him I answered, to look presentable. Well, he went on to explain, we shine shoes so we can party with our friends in college. And I was just completely lost. He said, shining shoes takes time. You have to put time aside in order to complete that task done, which, as we know, is time management. You have to set a period of time aside in order to complete the task. If you don't have your homework done, or your friends are going out that night, then you probably need to stay back and finish up. The cadets go by it. If you can't smile and see your teeth through your shoes, then you need to keep going. Well, if you want to be the best you can be and party with your friends in college, make sure your shoes are shined first. And to the 2021 ROC class, you're moments away to beginning your journey as a Riverside Cadet. moments away from becoming the best you can be. It won't be easy, I can promise you that, but it will be rewarding. Remember each day to treat people how you would want to be treated. Have that self-discipline. You go by your last name, live up to it. People are going to try to push you out of your comfort zone. Accept that and keep pushing. Every day ask yourself, how can I be better? If you take those shots and you never give up, the next generation of cadets will live in a Riverside far better than the one we live in today. And I'll leave you with this. You're not done just yet. This is only the beginning to join the Brothers in Blue. But from now on, you choose how you want the world to perceive you. And if I were you, I'd choose the best you can be. Thank you all for your time. Most importantly, have a wonderful day.
Recognizing success is the final goal in every career at this academy.
I determine the drastic differences between right and wrong and understand the consequences of both.
V. Virtue will augment the best qualities of one's character and earn respect within the corps.
E. Exercise mind body so both may grow to be sound and strong.
R. Remember to never compromise your character, that which is beneath your integrity.
S. Stand your ground on what you believe and set the standard for your fellow cadets.
I. Ideals are not always something to admire, but to strive for every day.
D. Dedicate yourself and the other cadets to the needs of the Corps, and remember to put others before yourself.
E. Embrace the fellowship of the Corps and treat fellow cadets as your brothers and comrades.
Read rock. All. We bleed blue.
Yes. The battalion commander will now call each company guidon bearer to raise his guidon to direct your attention to your son's company.
Guidons, as I call your companies, raise your guidons. Headquarters. Alpha. Bravo. Charlie. India. Out. Open ranks! Open ranks! March!
In a few moments, we will promote the eligible ROCs to cadets. The entire formation will remain at the position of attention throughout the process. Once the battalion commander gives the order to promote the ROCs, parents and guests are welcome to approach the company formations for pictures. Once your ROC has been promoted, please return to the viewing area to allow recovery of the formation and completion of the ceremony.
Company commanders, promote your rocks. Parents, you may come forward to take pictures.
So at the moment, we actually have all of our ROCs being promoted to the cadet rank and status. And so we have the company commanders going around and promoting their ROCs and changing out their red name tags to their black name tags, since red name tags symbolize the status of a ROC and the black name tag is what cadets wear. At the moment, they will not be changing them. However, when they do fall out, they will change them to black name tags. As you can see directly in front of us, we have First Sergeant Palmbo and Captain Cody Beyond promoting their ROCs in Alpha Company. And it seems that they are promoting in their second squad, second platoon at the moment. And right now, our camera operator is actually moving over to Bravo Company, where we have First Sergeant Piedmont and we have Captain Troy Beyond. The Beyonds are twins, and so they're both company commanders, respectively in Alpha and Bravo Company. And so Captain Troy Beyond right now is promoting one of his ROCs to the status of cadet. And the status that a cadet has when they're first promoted from a ROC to cadet is the rank of private. That is the lowest rank besides ROC that you have, and these cadets will have their opportunity to work their way up throughout the year and gain leadership positions as they go on. And there we have Captain Garcia and First Sergeant Henry McKinnon promoting their headquarters ROCs to cadets. Right now I believe that's Cadet Bovard being promoted to the rank of private, and he's being placed the headquarters insignia on his left collar.
Who's raised? Who's raised? Arch!
Parents, we congratulate your cadets, and we are honored to have you as a member of the Corps. Thank you.
All newly promoted cadets in Scout Company, all out to the rear of the formation. COs, units to the clinic quad.
newly promoted Scout Company cadets to join their families. If you sign your son out for the weekend, please navigate to the Sandy Beaver Center. If your cadet is a newly promoted ROC. If you're an old boy, please head to the Welcome Center to sign out your old boy. To sign your son out for the weekend.
Thank you for joining us today on the stream for the ROC Cresting ceremony. I'm Andre Ponco, and we had Alejandro Guerra and Nicholas Renner down there helping us operate the camera. And hopefully we can bring more of these ceremonies and streams to you back at home so you can watch your cadets or ROCs succeed in their academies and their positions. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning into our special event coverage at Riverside Military Academy, brought to you by ENN